punctuation time. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over a couple punctuation rules for you. They're very simple, I promise. Most English teachers probably have taught you this at some point, but maybe not in really simple terms that made it really easy to understand. So let me make it as simple as possible. First, I want to talk about semicolons, okay? So what a semicolon does is it separates two independent clauses, basically two complete sentences. So a semicolon is correct if to the left there is a complete sentence and to the right there is a complete sentence, okay? And usually they're slightly related, but it serves the same function as a period. So if you could replace the semicolon with a period, you're good to go. Now let's talk about the colon, which is its very, very similar cousin. The colon, everybody's like, colons are used for lists. Okay, true. But here's the actual rule for grammar, English colons. Here we go. To the left of the colon must be a complete sentence, okay? It's got to be a complete sentence. So you should be able to have it be right by itself and it should be fine. Right after the colon, you can have whatever you want. It could be one word. It could be a list. That's very common. It could also be another complete sentence, okay? But the only rule for colons is that we need to have a complete sentence to the left. Okay. Another common error I see is called the comma splice, all right? So the comma splice happens when you use a comma to separate two complete sentences. That's not its job. That needs to be a period or a semicolon. So if you've got a comma separating two complete sentences, one on the left, one on the right, you got to get rid of that comma. You got to change it somehow. So just keep that in mind. Bear that in mind. There is another thing. Okay, so here's the thing about apostrophes, right, which are for possessives. So as you know, if it's like the dog's toy and it's a singular dog, it's D-O-G apostrophe S toy, right? And if it's the dog's, many dogs toy or toys, it's D-O-G-S apostrophe, okay? So just scan your essay for those. Make sure that if you used them, that you use them correctly. And that's like that's just kind of a floor base level of some of our punctuation marks.